Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Super Easy A for the Physical Vegito Blue. I think this boy's going to be pretty good. I've been looking forward to his Easy A for a while, so we're going to jump in, we're going to look at him on his team and see how it rolls.
It's about time I got a chance to fight!
It's pretty obvious you're not going to defeat him by yourself.
Alright, so we are basically running a full fused fighters team, pretty much utilizing the new, or the leader skill of the new character, right? The Blue Boys. So, because it's his showcase, we're going to make sure he's up front, because I want to see how well he does with everything here. So, with his Super Easy A, he's gotten Ki +2, attack and defense up by 200, 20% damage reduction. He's going to launch 2 additional attacks that have high chances to become supers, and he's going to Rainbow Orb Change. So, I mean, pretty decent basic kit right there. When he attacks, he's going to get additional attack and defense up by 150. For every attack that he does, he's going to get another 30% attack within that turn, which means he's going to start hitting harder and harder and harder, which is going to be good for his counters, right? So the more attacks you're able to get with him, the more damage his counters are going to end up doing. When he receives a normal attack, he's going to get 60% additional damage reduction and temporarily counter. So that's going to be the big part of his whole, like, shtick here, is the counters. Once receiving a super, he's gonna have a high chance to dodge, and then an additional 30% chance to dodge if we're below 70% HP. So the lower HP you have, the more chance he has to get out of the way of those supers, because I think he still will get killed by super attacks. I don't think he's gonna be taking much damage from normals, but the supers are still gonna be scary. Okay, when all allies attacking the same turn are super class, or if there's a Future Saga category ally in the same turn, you're going to get attack effects against all types. Super class allies are going to get 2 turns attack and defense up by 40%, which is great. 2 turn support is fantastic. And then extreme class allies are going to get attack and defense up by 40%. So he's not just helping super class, he's going to help extreme as well, which is good for an all-around support unit. So we'll have him up front, that way he can, you know, test out some of these counters right away. And do that for you guys. Okay, let's see. Yep, so this is countering before he's had a chance to attack yet, so he hasn't built up his attack. Okay, so let's see. So he's guaranteed at least 3 attacks, right? They're not guaranteed supers. They can be, but they're not guaranteed. Okay, so there's 4 attacks. Oh yeah, dude, that counter damage jumped up. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think the deeper and deeper we get into the fight, you know, the more and more he gets hit during that turn, and the more he attacks, yeah, dude, the counters are going to be crazy, I think. I don't think they're going to be on the level of, like, obviously not like Super Vegito, but for this team, I mean, I think he's going to be a incredible asset. Because any little damage you can do to the enemy as you're kind of just going through, you know, even if it's little chip damage here and there, it goes a long, long way in some of these fights. Right, I've gotten to the end of some fights where it's like you have a nut hair of HP left on the enemy, and then you die, and it's like, well, one little extra counter probably would have saved my life. All right, y'all, fuck, chill, man. This ain't your showcase. Good lordy. These guys are just relentless. We'll keep you there. Pretty much this turn is going to be done because this rotation is stupid crazy. the new Blue Boys, Super Vegito and Super Gogeta. Yeah, dude, this would be a friggin' god rotation right here. Yep. All right. Goku Black's dead. We're gonna move on to Zamasu, and we're gonna see how well Super Vegito does against type disadvantage.
Sorry for the wait, Kakarot.
Ready when you are, Vegeta.
Okay, so what is it? 3 attacks back there. So we'll make sure to do this. Pick those up for you guys. And we'll just grab all those for y'all. And I want to see, just don't, damn. Can you dodge? Damn, he didn't dodge. Oh my god. Yeah, see? That's exactly what I'm talking about, dude. The supers will still kill him, man.
I told you we needed a plan, yet here we are.
Relax. I'm sure we'll find a way. We always do.
Sure, except for all the times we've died.
All right, so we're back into it now. On the way here, he took a super from Goku Black, and he got hit hard again, man. Like, I'm telling you, if he takes supers, he's still not well equipped to handle that, which is, you know, to be expected, especially some of these bigger fights. And he's not built for super countering, right? He gets the chance to dodge, which is great. And if he doesn't get it, I mean, it kind of sucks. But, I mean, other than that, like, he's not really built to handle super attacks. Like, that's not his shtick. Again, like, he is built to counter. He's built to handle the normals and kind of, like, just, like, say, clap back, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put him in the second slot here just to kind of protect him a little bit more. I mean, we are below that 70% threshold, so he would have had a higher chance to dodge, right? He would have gone from that 50% to the, what, 80%, which had been pretty good. But I don't know if I'm in the realm of wanting to take chances with supers with him again. So we'll keep him in the second slot. We'll let him kind of attack first and then see how his counters do against the Zamasu here with the type disadvantage, right? And see how everything goes. I mean, he's got attacks affecting against all types, so I guess it really doesn't matter, right? Because the full rotation being super and or having a Future Saga category ally on the team, he's got attacks affecting against all types. Yeah, so see, I mean, he's doing just fine with damage. Another super? No? Okay. Oh, he dodged. But yeah, see, normals, he's not going to take, like, almost anything. He's going to have a bunch of damage reduction. He's going to have, like, what, 80? He's got 80% damage reduction against normals. Like, 20 out of the gate, and then if it is a normal attack, it's another 60. So, normals, he's not really being touched. It's just those damn supers, dude. Those supers are gonna spell absolute danger for this character. But I think overall, his usefulness, I mean, he's not, I want to say he's not really built to put in slot 1. You know, he's not built to take the hits before he is able to throw out some damage and be able to actually counter back with a little bit more oomph.
Vegeta!
Mind your own business, Kakarot.
Yeah, I get it. I've never faced someone this strong before. I'm getting excited. This energy. Could it be Vegeta? Yes! I knew it with you!
Kakarot!
Okay, so I mean, here's that absolute god rotation, dude. We could just, if you had this, dude. If only he fused into VB and like was actually playable VB, this would be an absolute insane rotation. Holy shit. Okay. Anyway, enough dwelling on what could have been. We'll keep him there. He's basically gonna finish Zamasu off. We'll do that, and then we'll just do that to kind of heal up a little bit. Yeah, then we're gonna come in the next rotation on the big bad boss here. Yep, there you go, just finish him off. Okay. So now, what I want to do, since we have the active skills
This'll be over in a second.
for Vegeta and Goku, I want to use the Vegeta's active skill to kind of juice up VB here, right? Because Vegeta's active skill, he's going to actually have Future Saga category allies attack and defense up by 15%, and then additional defense for Bond of Parent Child, but I don't think VB's Bond of Parent Child. But it's gonna be only a 4-turn buff, right? So it's not for the whole battle, but this does give VB a little bit more of a bump. And having him there in slot 2, all those attacks coming in right there, I want to see what his counters start to look like at that point, right? Because he's going to do a bunch of attacks. He's going to do at least 3, hopefully 4, if we can get the hidden potential in there. And then kind of juice up his counters. I think the one thing I would really like for this character to have that he doesn't is to stack. Dude, if he stacked attack, he would be stupid broken with how much damage his counters could do.
I'll defeat you for my son and for the future! Father! Take this, Galaxy! Come on, Trunks! Give it all you got! Sure thing! This is the power of mortals!
Okay, so with that, he's got a little bit of a bump there. So we'll go back to Goku. We'll have, yep, Goku can grab those. VB, you can heal up. And same deal for the gods back there. Okay, so let's see. Once we get over to VB, I want to see what his counters are looking like. Yeah, dude, these new characters are stupid. They're so good. They are so good. Like, the more and more I've gotten to use them, the more I realize how good they really are, man. And this Fuse Fighters team, oh, like I ran through a couple other events just kind of playing around with it, and holy shit, this team is so good. Okay, not a bunch of supers there, which does kind of suck. So that doesn't help us build our attack and defense up for the turn. Right, but he is doing a little bit more and more here. Okay. I mean, nothing really too crazy. But I do think on the next turn too, we're gonna have Gogeta. And we're gonna use his bump as well, because this Goku Vegeta's active will still be going. We're going to use the other Vegeta's active on the next turn to help bump it up as well. And we're gonna really see a little bit of extra damage there with Gogeta's on as well. Okay, so let's do
This'll be over in a
this.
second.
We don't really need to see it again because we've already watched it, so let's go ahead and turn it off. That way we can just jump ahead real quick. Okay, so let's put you there. Pick all that up. We'll pick all that up. And then we'll just do that with you guys, it'll be fine. I could have grabbed the other one to get a little bit extra key, but I think they'll be just fine back there. I'm not too worried about them. It's not their showcase. What we might do is we might just jump to the next turn, just so we can get things rolling again with Vegito Blue here. Okay, so now on this turn, we're going to go ahead and fuse. So we've got Gogeta here. Yeah, so that's super taxing me right there, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and use Gogeta's active. Alright, so this is going to juice our boys up here a little bit more. So yeah, crazy for me to float Gogeta off there. But, you know, this is for him, this is for VB right now. Okay, so we'll pick these up for him. And then we'll just go ahead and do that as fine. Yeah, I really hope we can get Vegito Blue to do... Damn, that really did juice him up. Holy shit. If we can get Vegito Blue to do a bunch of extra supers here, because the more supers he does, right, the more he's going to build his attack up for the turn, which is going to make those counters even better. But, I mean, if we get unlucky, he's just going to do one super and two normals. But, I mean, he does get 30% attack for every attack. It doesn't have to be a super, but the supers do help him out get an extra attack. Okay, good dodge. Such a good slot one, dude. Alright, here we go. So 29. Okay, another. No. We get one more. Damn, dude. That is just the luck of the draw. I mean, not bad counters. Nothing super crazy. He's not really getting crits. Okay, I spoke a little too soon. I mean, not bad, really. Like, that's pretty good. It's almost, you know, taking out basically a full bar. Yeah, I think he's pretty good. My only worry is the supers. I mean, being realistic here, he's not going to be a slot one. Like, there's no way in hell. Because if you get supered slot one and he doesn't have the additional dodge chance, he doesn't dodge, like, he's dead, like, outright. I mean, even in, like, slot 2 or 3, the supers might completely just crush him. But, when he takes normals, so he does his counters, like, it's extra little damage here and there, that's going to help. You know, the more crit you put into him, the better, because then he's going to be able to actually hold up there and, you know, help out the team a little bit. So, we'll go ahead and do this. We'll just try to finish this fight out. Let's do that. And just for fun, we're going to turn these back on just so we can watch them and try to finish this fight out here. I imagine that Super Vegito won't die from the super because he's Super Vegito and type advantage, but we'll see. I just want to do this for fun.
It's my turn! Yeah! Witness the power of the Patara! I won't hold back! Take this!
Okay, so we'll do that. Let's get a little more juice from. I guess it really doesn't matter. So I mean, yeah. So VB, very good. Like I said, my only worry with him comes from super attacks. He does extremely well against normals. His counters are extremely helpful. You know, the luck of the draw with how much damage he's going to do really is just, it's kind of a coin flip, right? The more supers that he does, the better off he's going to be. If you just get unlucky and they're all normals, I mean, yeah, he does get a bit of attack boost, but he's not getting as much of an attack boost as he could have gotten. So it's kind of hit or miss there. But overall, I think he's a good character. He's a very good Super Easy A. He's going to be very, very useful on his teams, and especially this Fused Fighters team. This Fused Fighters team is just fucking stupid. It's absolutely insane how good this team is. Yeah, he's just going to kill them with counters. Yeah, dude, if his counters did anything like this, guys, holy shit. Alright, well, that's it for that stage. Alright, so that was our look at the Super Easy A for the physical Vegito Blue. Overall, I'd say he is a very good unit. Very good Super Easy A. I like what they did with him. He can be very, very useful for his team to help out with a little bit extra damage here and there, right? He can eat those normal attacks very, very well. It's just the supers, I think he's going to be in danger of. So you just have to be careful with the placement of him, right? I mean, the less HP he has, right? If he's below the 70% HP, he's going to have more chance to dodge, but that's even more risk you're playing with having less HP. So it's really a game of chance with that. And then he is launching, the 2 additional attacks. They're not guaranteed to be supers. You basically have a 50-50 shot. But the more supers he does, the more he's going to beef up his attack, the more those counters are going to do. So really, it's just a coin flip with him on how well, or I guess how strong his attacks are going to be, his counters are going to be. But overall, he's a very good unit, and I think he's going to be very, very useful. And yeah, dude, I think he's just good. So, and the Fused Fighters team that he runs on, oh, dude, chef's kiss, so good. These Fused Fighters are stupid. But yeah, that's our look at him. Overall, I think he's great. We'll take a look at the Goku Black as well, because he also did Super Easy A, so he'll be in the next video. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. So if you guys hung around to the end, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the Super Easy A for the Vegito Blue here. Do you like him? Do you hate him? What would you change about him if you could? If nothing, let me know. What teams are you guys running him on as well? Let me know down below. So like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!